Okay. I forgot to plug in my hands. And other things you would only hear in the context of stuff like this. Okay, I got my hands plugged in. Yes, pause. Pause these. There they go. Leave that right there. Okay. Starting up a little bit later than intended, but that happens sometimes, especially my current situation. But that's more just trying to get everything organized than anything else. Oh boy. Exciting, exciting, exciting times. But as always, hello, hello everyone. I'm Firespit, Protogen, most likely to cause quite the mess on anything you let me get my claws on. And welcome back to the channel where, as the title suggests, a few things going on at once actually. We'll go ahead and start with, oh boy, it's been a while. It's been a few weeks. Been busy putting my life into boxes, getting it moved out of the old place into a you can't see it, you got this cool synthwave behind me instead, but moved into a nice kind of flat type place for myself. No roommates, which is great. Unfortunately, it's still an apartment complex, so I got neighbors, but walls are thick enough. I haven't heard anybody and they can't hear me, which is always great. The not so greatest thing is that I don't have roommates anymore, which does kind of suck in my current situation. Can't go too much into it, but as you all know, I'm still recovering from a broken arm. No cast or anything, but still not allowed to lift a whole lot in my right. Which is unfortunate because this is my dominant arm. I've been getting real good with my left hand on everything except writing. Oh well. It is what it is. Such is life. C'est la vie. But glad to be back. Glad to get things going again. I do have some jump into oxygen not included proper. Moving forwards, I think I kind of want to stop streaming 3 times a day and start using and go down to like twice, 3 times a week, not 3 times a day. Probably go down to like streaming twice a week and use YouTube for more of its intended purpose of doing video uploads. Because there's some more games similar to this I want to get into, but recording would give me obviously the opportunity to trim down the more extensive parts. It might be a little while before I start doing that as I want to build up something of a backlog. And also give myself some time to properly edit things. But until then, finally settled in, finally able to get things going. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get a chance to remember where we were at this mess. What and why was I doing it? Oh, that's a problem. That is solid resin. Oh, that would explain why solidified is nice and cold here. Aha. Okay. Suppose I probably don't need that much cooling going through this area. Yeah, I probably should reorganize my cooling pipes a little bit because we are doing a solid job at keeping things maybe a little too cold here. It's probably fine. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, that's the thing, alright. And jump right into stuff. Getting some pause, get speed going. Get the mayhem started, as it were. Why are you guys not functioning? Oh, no power. Ew, no power anywhere. Oh, that ain't good. That's not good at all. I forgot I left off this place without any power. Tell me, are you good for launch? 32 data banks. Fuel. Tempting as that. Oh, you don't have enough fuel. I was hoping to swing by like one of these places. Maybe not this one, but... yeah, that one would probably be good. Oh, except you wouldn't have any power, so I wouldn't be able to operate you anyways. But at least that's operational. Oh, but that's all that feeds oxygen to. That's not helpful. I got some power kicking through here. It ain't quite enough, though. Actually, it might just be enough. That might just do it. Not quite. Oh, right, I have... Where are they? Yes, I have you guys. Okay, Nightfall will at least give me something then. Craft is fine, craft is manageable. This guy's just gonna be phosphorite. That's all I was using you guys for, which is great in its own right. Might need to set up another hatchery. I'm not apologizing. I've probably been over this before. I've definitely been over this before, but man, he is just wedged in there. That cannot be comfortable. But I guess you do you. I'm sure. Let me guess, you're getting cold. Yes, you are. Because this entire place is running too cold. Actually, yeah, just get rid of this piping. At least I'm good on food, so I'm not super worried. Like, don't get me wrong, I am worried. I probably need to establish more battery banks for the sake of... Yeah. What is that? Liquid naphtha? Brines. Ah, it's nuclear waste. Alright, that's fine. These guys are giving me good amounts of power. That will give me more power. This setup is explicitly just for getting these things going. Can I give that an input? I was hoping for an output. I was hoping these had an output on them. Oh well. I think I had... No. You know what I do have, though? I think I've still got a robot here. Yeah, because there was a robot here that was bugged out and wasn't switching off, but it looks like he may have met his match. I may have finally done him in. I thought I said you do to vibrate. I really do not deserve. I think that robot finally met its match. It unbugged itself. Yeah, well. Okay. That's fine. You sleep in this cot. Mima. I'll worry about backgrounds later. I need to tackle power issues. I think what I'm going to want to do for tackling power issues is probably another hatchery. Yeah. All these guys. I'm going to do something like that. I should probably just put them underneath these guys here. By 16, I can just... Yeah. That'll do. Was that 9 by 16? Was that actually 9 by 16? No, it was 16 by 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes more sense. Yeah. Ooh, that's not. Oh dear. I don't have any bionic power. Okay, we got him up. Make a few more of those. And then I got these, which are set to, you know? Go ahead and make... Guys, I can get more of the stuff from space points of interest. Go ahead and make more of those. Yeah, it's too cold here. How big is this room? Can I use this for anything? Potentially. That's not good. What happened there? Like, did it just break? I know pressure can break things, but... How bizarre. I legit have no idea what broke that. I mean, that's fine. We got these pumps that'll put water back in there, but still. Still very peculiar. And I got this here rocket. Okay, you're already set to a destination. I'm going to assign you to crew. Let's go ahead and get this thing out on expedition. And off he goes. Drywall and something else melted. Yeah, that gas pipe. Now you have plenty of supplies. Somewhere out here is another temporal tear, but one that's actually accessible. Well, I say actually accessible, I need to rip open a... I'm missing the materials research bench. That's not too big of a deal. Manageable. I'll worry about it later, basically. I need Reco. Or direct lit. I guess we're going to take the copper ore. Okay, I'm thinking I might want to move this up above my oxygen threshold. The problem, of course, would then be, where does my oxygen threshold start and end? Of course, polluted oxygen is in the way. Actually, and I should do. I was looking up ways to to tame my arch nemesis, the research reactor, and I think I found a way to do it. And I've got plenty of space over here to do it in. It would just be a matter of doing it at that point. Let's see that. This is functioning. Oh, goody. Excuse me. There we go. That did not want to behave for a second there. Okay. That's going to take its time. That's going to take its time. That's going to take, well, not a lot of time actually. It's almost there. There and then back. And, oh, I'm sorry about that chime in the background if you guys picked that up. Actually, I don't think that chime got picked up at all. Running a little desktop alarm to notify me of something that I forgot to disable because it's no longer relevant. C'est la vie. We got these pipes that's causing issues. Still just gunk. Yeah, the pipes themselves still contain a lot of gunk in them. That's not good. Really do need to just filter that out. Ooh, I have way too many of you guys in here. You'll be getting it. Give him the lasers. Oh, there you are. That wasn't the results I wanted out of that. Zero hesitation from those guys. Good to know. this thing's functioning as intended. It just takes a while. Wonderful. I do need another duplicant soon, because this place here is basically set. Well, I say basically set, it is missing a few things, namely food, but I think I was gonna say I think there's food stored here, but yes, there is. So we got this thing lit up. Basically, I want to get a fresh duplicant to launch onto that planet. A Pluto. How long? Okay. Almost a day. Less than half a day. Less than a third of a day. Ooh. Nice. Except for the molten copper. Nice. I suppose I could work with the molten copper. Radioactive asteroid field is a thing. Bleachstone might be a problem on that, but only just. We got like a bit of resin. I want to get someone with a building that's not a bionic duplicant, because that place is under constant radioactive bombardment. And a bionic duplicant ain't gonna have a great time here. Okay then. Bring her back for 5 seconds. No little biobot. Not like these things actually work. But, you know. Where are you stopped? Power. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Ah. I have a lot of stored oxygen. That's a problem. Now what do we got here? Helium cloud. Oh, nice. Just hydrogen and water. What is this gas output set for? Where do you go? Because I know I'm going to have to redo this piping. No, you were just picking up polluted oxygen. Okay, that makes sense. That tracks. I like how little damage the regolith meteors do compared to everything else. Let's see. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, all I can... There we go. Drop off some pepper bread. Hopefully. And then I still need to deliver one more food type. And also these guys should be allowed pepper bread again. Or I never disallowed it to begin with. That works too. Cramped. I think it's a little more range than that's supposed to have. Oh, now we're just going right through walls. Go. Boy, cosmetic, my favorite. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, for a second there, I thought the graphics bugged out. No, it's just that dark. I know I definitely don't have those. Next duplicate coming up soon. Only unexplored. We'll have to get. Gonna have to look through these areas over time. And somewhere around those locations I have what I need. Or there is what I'm looking for. You really need that. That's actually kind of nice to have. Oof, mouth breather kind of unfortunate, but I can work with that. Oops. Okay, it's not the ladder, so what's blocking launch path? Rocket does not have a clear line of sight in space, preventing launch. Rocket's launch path can be cleared by excavating undug tiles and deconstructing any buildings above the rocket. Why? Oh, how peculiar. Is Ellie the new one I just got? Yes, I just picked up Ellie. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Alright, let's get these guys going. Rip insulated gas pipes. How hot is that steam? Okay, that is almost 2,000 degrees. That's the problem. And you guys melt at 1,000 degrees. Okay, Higby, how do... Where did you get a suit from? There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. I get it. It's hot along these tiles. But alright then. That was a thing. I'll try that again later, I think. Once these two are in better condition. Yeah. 13 health. I don't need smooth hatch eggs. That's not something I want or need. There we go. Okay, Ellie should get her health back soon. It's gonna take a red day, then Higby will be alright, I think. And this is a risky option. I don't have one of these yet. I might build one. Textile loom. And what do you got on you? Yeah, they promised liquid sulfur. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I guess I could cool it. Petroleum. Well, petroleum is something I do kind of want. That's kind of tempting to swing through, actually. enough, got a whole bunch of data banks, which we'll have to plug into those. Alright, goodbye, have fun. So long. There's a lot of salt water here. So we're gonna get a bunch of coal. I don't really. Well, the refined carbon will be nice for manufacturing stuff. Steel. Really now? We're actually keeping up with these things' consumption of chlorine gas. That's hilarious. About time. About time I can get these things growing at a decent clip. How did I end up with 4 of these guys again? My slugs are overcrowded. They're more like caterpillars. Like, these guys look so fuzzy. These guys are probably not even remotely slimy. They look fuzzy and huggable and squishable. Frankie needs medical attention. Better, Frankie. How are you guys doing temperature-wise? It could be colder in here. Like, genuinely, it could be colder. Hmm. That said, I don't really need those guys since I have access to this stuff here. Body temperature 298. What was I supposed to plug this thing into? Like, for the most part, this thing's not overloading because everything runs in something of a sequence. Oh well. Oh! Temperature is in a new pipe. Not quite cold enough. Out of power again. How you guys out of power? How did that happen? How peculiar. The next thing I want to do... Well, no, because it's starting to warm up in this area, but I may look into some sort of temperature control in this place as well. Ooh, that's out of water. Can I redirect water into there? I can, yes. No, I absolutely can. This is going to take a little while. Oh, you have 4 days to get there. Or it's going to take him 4 days to get there anyways. That's going to be a little while. Okay. Refueling that rocket, something I should have done a little while ago. Those are our bolts again. Goodbye, electrical power. I hardly knew ye. No. Go. I wonder why. Okay, that's Higby. No, Ellie. Ellie's not going to make it across those tiles. Oh, she might. Nope. Okay. I need to change these from insulated tiles because they slow people down too much. I could do metal tiles. Try to dissipate the heat off these tiles a little faster. I don't mean to keep cooking Ellie, but I'm trying to get her through there. Oh, Frankie's back. Because I forgot to close that door. Oh no, I never just sent out Frankie, I just left that door open, so he was allowed to run through. No, 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 no. Yeah, these reduce speed by like... No, they don't reduce speed. But these increase run speed, so hopefully the boost run speed should be enough to get her through. Speaking of boosting run speed, let's go and make some more of this stuff. Another 20 units of steel should do the trick. gonna just make this deal. We'll worry about gold later. I got that apple water going. Ah, up through here. Oh, it's brine. It's a whole bunch of brine because I got the brine coming up through here. Yes. I need to get this thing running again, but I need to vent out the steam if I want to do that. I need to, I need to get rid of basically the polluted oxygen up here. That polluted oxygen is just in the way, and there's too much steam in here. It's overpressurized this room. And then I just need to get in there anyways to, Now to fix this thing needs to be fixed. Actually, this entire thing just needs to be redone. What I'm thinking of doing is getting rid of this. And then under shipping, we're gonna redo this down here because bear with me. This may not initially seem like it makes sense. But basically, this thing erupts hot iron, which I'm going to dump into here, which will rapidly cool it off. Which is something I want to have happen because I want this stuff to work. Which I might not need these now that I think about it. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Oh, you bloody what? That's all well and good, but it doesn't get this thing running. Actually, no, don't build that. Open that door real quick. Open that door, vent out the polluted oxygen, because what I'm gonna do is we're not gonna use this actually. Yeah, that can backflow all at once. Yeah, that can go in that direction, that's fine. Excuse me. Why are you... Fine. Pipe's broken. That would be why. Thankfully it is reachable. Might just take a little while to get there. But it can be achieved. I think. Pretty sure. Okay. Higby and Ellie should be out of medical. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more attempt on this. Higby can get there with only minor burns. But Ellie concerns me. And nothing that I could level up would give her athletics. No. Of course not. That would be too easy. Well, there's suit training, but again, that would be too easy. Excellent. I know, you're burned. You're injured. Everything is horrible. And off you go. Oh, nice, we made glass. Click. Yeah. And then that's almost full. No, oops. I didn't want to separate that one. I want to separate that one. That should give enough stockpile to last a little while for oxygen production here. That got broken. How bizarre. Like, I understand that pipe breaking. Ooh, that was made to insulate and it broke. Okay. We're gonna deconstruct that instead of repairing it. And then we just rebuild it. Insulate, we can make more of this stuff. Go ahead and make 15 units. Okay, who's getting cooked? It's Frankie, because I forgot to close this door. How are you guys doing, Spiritizing Calypso? You've been better. Yeah, that just vents right out in space. Actually, we don't need those ladders anymore. Once this rocket gets back, I might put a payphone in here. Well, not a payphone, a rotary phone. And then they'll be able to at least have a recreational object in here. Because at the moment, they aren't doing anything. That's fine, they got 2 days until they get here. And then I'm going to launch Ellie and... Yeah, I'm going to drop Ellie onto the surface of Poblito. And let her do her thing down here. Her thing, of course, will be establishing an appropriate base of operations. That's not good. Oh dear, we are venting atmosphere. Why did all the water surge up here? It had been like all along here. Oh, that's bad. It's fine, I can fix it. I can fix it once I have Ellie on the planet. She's gonna have a lot of work ahead of her, though. Which will be fine, don't get me wrong. I'll probably just... Boom. Backlock like that. And then you are getting that loaded up. to see it. This only has a cool steam vent for its output, which is not great because that's still a lot of heat. Snowy Toe also ain't great because it's got Iron Volcano and not a whole lot else to speak of. Oh, how I would love to access this place. This would be a project and a half, though. This would require a landing. This would require building a landing pad, separating it, cooling it. Oh, it's gonna be so much. This gets plenty of light, though. 100,000 lux would definitely be able to solar power it. Okay, we're about to boil out. What am I about to boil out? Gunk. Okay. Excellent. I could have kept this petroleum for I could use that petroleum. I don't remember if gunk sits on top of this or not. Yeah, these guys are active enough. I should set up a... I should set up a thing, but I don't know if gunk sits on top of a... Gunk is heavy enough to sit on top of petroleum or not. Of course, the gunk immediately boils to petroleum, then what comes in contact. Which ain't great. Well, I mean, it is great, but it ain't super useful. Ooh, that nectar is just going to flash evaporate. Bye, nectar. Anyways, back down here. Right. Hello, steam explosion. How are you doing? What did I just break down in there? No, that's whatever. Just do that. Yeah, the problem is that's gonna cool down the steam enough to make it liquefy. Well, so long as it keeps moving, it might not liquefy in the pipes. Huh. Oh, right, it's because it's under the 1,000-gram limit. It's a weird quirk with gas and liquids flowing through pipes. If it's under 1,000, if it's 1,000 grams or less, it just doesn't break. And because this will be maintained in water, we can go ahead and just do that. I do need to get rid of the get rid of the polluted oxygen here. One way I could do that do like that to do those, because I don't want to just eject this heat. I know it's already kind of slowly heat creeping in, but I want to full on just eject that heat out into here by breaking this open. Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that water's evaporating. These guys are being hit with a lot of steam. It's a temporary problem. I'll get solved momentarily. But that might turn them into molten slicksters. Well, you might get some delay molten slickster eggs. Maybe. Wait, that's the input. Yeah, I just vent out the steam. Ceramic. Okay. That explains that. I'm making that as wrong. Yeah, that's fine. Snazzy soup. Okay. I can't deploy that. What am I missing in my Trailblazer module? Did I not do this right? Excuse me, I just real quick look this up. Trailblazer module. Tempting, but not what I want to do. I can play a rover module. We'll go ahead and land that real quick at the very least. Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and send you home. We'll fix that in just a moment. Yep, there he is. Him and his non-functionality. It's very weird that I can't deploy my Trailblazer module, but we'll try that again in a moment. We'll go ahead and swing back to this place. How are we dealing with this nonsense? why am I doing that? I can just do that. What is damaged? The gas pipes. Yes, because steam had been dumped through there. Okay. Good to know that that was producing not enough oxygen for 2 dupes. Right, well, that happened. Now where's the pipe broken? Okay. Oh yeah, because the steam's getting to rapidly cool. Nice. We're just gonna stop doing that for the moment. And I think what we're gonna go ahead and do actually is reroute all of that like so. There we go. And I'll figure out this piping mess later. I know these things up here rely on the carbon dioxide output to be cooled off. I'll manage that in a minute. Actually, what I could do in that regard is just redo that. Disassemble this entire setup. Maybe. Problem is I need this place to be hot. But I could do that just through... Yeah, no, I could just... use that. I mean, ultimately, the big thing I've been trying to do is just get rid of the included oxygen up in there. Which I do kind of aim to do. Yeah, no, breathability ain't great in here. We're working on it. And by working on it, I mean we're not really working on it. This thing is kind of working on it. Sort of. At least we're not... Oh, now it surges this way. After I establish that, of course. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? While ceramic is nice for this, we're just going to go with insulated rock, or igneous rock. I don't need this, because now I've put space for, hopefully I put space for things to move. Just assigned a crew. That's manageable. What have you gotten here? Algae. Okay. So otherwise following the same setup. Interesting. We're almost home now.